Good morning, folks. Welcome back to our dress shop. I'm going to try to finish this up today. I think we're in a pretty good spot. Just remember where we were yesterday. We got this. I supposed to turn the ceiling on so we can see the lights. And then inside. So it's a little dark still, but we could obviously brighten that up. And a little bare still, but we're going to get there. Um, First thing I'm going to do is use a solid color and set it to bright again. Just so we can see what the heck we're doing. Turn off the ceiling because we're in modeling mode, not so much in lighting mode yet. Okay, looking through here, excuse me. Um, we need to get the back room done, and we need to add some more stuff to the walls and just make it a little bit more interesting. And the first thing I want to go look at is some furniture. So I'm gonna come over here and import SketchUp. Where are we? Let's see. Furniture. I don't know. It's in Waybles is mostly just beds and stuff. Let's look and see, just to remember. No, there's other things there. It's not bad actually. Maybe we can use some of this. Let's see what we got. So we got some dressers, some tables, some stuff. First thing I think I'm gonna do is see what this one. Where's that object? Select objects. No, this one. That one, right? No. Where am I? This one. Dresser. Select hierarchy. Turn it on. Cool. And actually, let's just join it together. There we go. Alt P, clear the parent. Let me just grab it. Copy the object over here, and that's that one. Yeah, and paste. 7. I'm just wondering if this is not a little bit better. That's kind of higher up here. No, it's not much higher, but it's a little higher. I think it makes a better desk shape than the other ones. Let's use it. And we won't delete it. This space might be cool if it's kind of crowded. And put it over here. Yeah, maybe there. Like that, yes. That could be cool. So you kind of have to walk around stuff here. I don't know what material this is going to be. Wood cherry. Let's just see how it looks in comparison. Yeah, it's too dark. Let's set it to the other wood. That's better. I like that one more. I think that'll work for us. And I don't mind that being off here like that. I think that's still fine. There's room to walk around it. It is a small shop. We need to put some stuff on it, but that's fine. And then back over here, excuse me. You can grab this thing. Turn it together. Grab the parent. Copy it. Maybe put it in the back room. Let's see. Is it gonna be too big? It's pretty big. No, it'll be fine. Excuse me. Got the hiccups. Okay. RZ. -90. Yes. Put it, I'm going to say over here. Right there, maybe. Cool. And it's also going to be, wow. There we go. Again, just taking a look. We're not just going to populate with existing furniture, but a little bit's fun. Ooh, that's cool. I like the grain. Maybe we make it brass, though. Yeah, that seems cool. And I think there, or was it? No, it's here. Geometry. No, there's not custom normal. Sharpen. No, something weird there. Oh, it's just wonked out. I see. Oh, that's fine. Doesn't look bad when it's in render mode, right? No, it's fine. Okay. So we have that in there. Maybe just to make our lives more interesting. Let's come here. Okay. Grab that and that and that. And cursor. Door is going to open inward. Maybe we'll leave it more open. Didn't line up exactly, but everything's locked. Those are locked. Okay, if it's locked, then we'll assume it's correct. It's not, though. Is this one locked? Yeah, there it is. Had the wrong thing selected. Cool. There we go. There we go. We won't put hinges on yet anyway, but that door is going to open like that into our space. So we can sort of see that there's a space back there, make for more interesting shots. Okay. Now I don't even know these tables. Let's see. That way or the other way? Other way. Cool. Let's put it here so we can maybe see it through there. Yeah. That works. And we can even grab a chair. It's kind of a shit chair. We can find a better chair than that. We don't have to go all the way into that all the time. Okay, let's see. I think got a chair here, right? There's loft stuff. Loft furnishings. That's a chair. Any of these are good, but I actually like the add-on, so let's use it. Okay. A little high up, or that's a little low, but we're gonna just go with it for right now. We could adjust it. but I think it's fine for right now. Okay, so we got that there. Let's do it all right. Mm. Now, I think along this back wall, let's add some cabinets. Mesh. First off, I need to remember how wide the wall is, and I don't remember. P section. Undo. Shift D. P section. It is 3 meters. Exactly. Cool. That's helpful. Mesh. Archimesh. Cabinet. Type wall cabinets. Yes. Cool. And so we can do 5 cabinets. And that would give us exactly 3 meters. Door. Drawers. Yeah, that's cool. And cabinet 2. Cabinet 1, also drawers. The other ones we will leave separate. Cool. Let's try different handle types. Ooh, that's interesting. No. Better. Kind of like that, actually. Little knobs. Yeah. Sure. Cool. Displacement is fine. And we're not going to bother creating default cycles materials on anything. Okay. Woohoo! Cabinets. Where'd they go? Cabinet, cabinet, cabinet. And new collection. Cabinets. Now let's see if we're right. It should line up perfectly, or just about perfectly. Certainly close enough for what we need. That seems good. I'm into that. Did we get it lined up right? Let's see. Not quite. Gee. Right to there. There we go. Right to the edge of the wall. Cool. Nice. Put a lamp here. Just going to use some more Archimesh just because why not? Lamp. And we can just keep the default lamp shade. Bring it down just a little bit. Keep our radiuses in. That's kind of neat. I'm just going to kind of play with it a little bit. That's fun. And sure, we'll let it create default material now. While it's going into collection, I'll let it be there for right now. We can move shit around later if we need to. Okay. then 3 of those, so that's 1.8. Another cabinet, maybe. Mesh, Archimesh, cabinet. It's going to be floor. It's going to have number of cabinets of 3. How are we liking that? That looks okay. I think they're going to all be drawers. Okay. And we can take those. Cabinet 1. Select hierarchy. Come on. Is that all of them? Can I move them? Are they in there in a separate thing? Let's see. There we go. We got them. Good. Line it up right about there. Oh, come on. Yeah, there. That's working for me. Only thing I want to do is take this piece here and we're gonna make it be solid. Along to our back. Cool. Save. Already, clearly, we have a much better room. I'm gonna change my mind though. And put it over here like this. This gives a bit more space. Cool. Obviously, pretty close and packed in here, but I mean, if you've ever worked in an office space, that's not uncommon. So I like it. Now, jump around a little bit. Put a couple cabinets out here, like right in the middle, if we wanted to. Let's see. Or just shelves. That's a bookshelf. We don't want a bookshelf, I don't think. Although we could. Shelves, width. Where's our depth? Height. Let me just adjust it so we see. Oh. Mesh. Shelves. Mm-hmm. Come on. Height, that's that. So we'll stay at 2. Width is 1.5. There we go. Half width shelf, just something like that. I think that'll be fun. Yeah. I'm into that. It means we have to figure out to put stuff on it, which is a pain, but we'll live. And I still think cabinets on the top here are a good idea. Kind of got sidetracked, but cabinet type wall 3, yeah. Thickness, can we bring it? Undo. Okay. Height, smaller. Depth, narrower. Yeah. Cool. What's that? Oh, there we go. That's just the thickness of the doors. Okay. Got it. Into that, into that. Single T, single T, single T. We could do glass. That could be fun too. That would make more sense, wouldn't it? Yeah. Okay. Sure enough. Not individual origins. There we go. Kind of line it up like maybe here. Yeah. That works for us. Giving us a lot more interest already. And then I think we'll let those walls be walls and not put cabinets in them. We might put a painting or something up there, but that's okay. Save. Let's just see what our materials look like. Atrocious, I'm sure. Let's just start fixing that a little bit. Can jump around a little. Material is going to be that. Try to keep our woods pretty similar. Tab A U. Smart. Okay, there we go. Cool. Now these might actually wind up being the green. Pastel green matte. Link materials. Did I not do default materials on these? That would be why. Well, too late now. Okay. all three? Should. Yeah. Okay. Cool. And then just want to check and see. Yeah, it's single pane. Well, maybe that'd be enough for us. We'll see. Glass. Let's see. Cool. That's kind of working for me. I want to just take those all three though. Select hierarchy, join. Select hierarchy, join. Join. I just want that as a single object. That's too much for me otherwise. And those are going to be brass. And hopefully that gets all three of them. It does. Cool. That's not bad. Into that. Back here. I'm going to do the same thing, I think. I'm going to take all my cabinets, all my drawers. And join them together. Did I select this too? Oh, God damn it. Come on. That's something, but these can be the same. But there's more to it, isn't there? Where do the cabinets, the doors go? There were doors. Undo. Okay, don't join them together yet. Are there? No. So much stuff. Cabinet and to drawer, but not column. Join. No. Weird. Says there's a mirroring something here. Well, that's fine. You know, I'm just going to do, it's going to be floor, hide, walls. Actually, that might move to its own group. M, new collection, walls, hide. Now, inserts off right now. That is where it's going to hide it for right now. Screw you. Oh, and the lamp. Okay. There we go. Oh, I still got a lamp piece, didn't I? Undo. And a bulb. And strings. Everything in lamp. Great. Everything in lamp off now? Yes. Okay. Great. Turn everything in lamp back on. Turn our desk back on. Turn our chair back on. Oh, delete that. Where's our chair? Oh, there it is. Okay. Floor can be on. Anyway, there's our dresser, our desks. Right? Okay. Oh, do I have strings in here still too? Oh, come on. Great. Screw you. Now you're a lamp, right? Yes. What are your modifiers? I just applied everything. Subdiv. Okay. Now join them. Fine. Okay, this thing. Materials are going to be green, pastel, and then G, polygon sides. Now, got those. Cool. Sign, it's not going to be lamp string, it's going to be brass. And we should be good now. Let's see. Yes. So we don't want them wood. Maybe we want them wood. Let's see. Since we're inside the back room here. Yeah, I think we do. That's working for me. Good. That is working for me. Cabinets, going to move to cabinets. I'm going to move that and that. New collection, furniture. Just want to try to manage things a little bit. That'd be furniture. This can be furniture. Okay, the hat is where? I was going to go to furniture. And then the stand will also go to furniture. So theoretically, I can turn off furniture, right, and get all that stuff gone. Cool. Yes, this needs to be furniture as well then. Okay, so our furniture is now established. Our dresses are already in dresses, right? Yes, all three of them. So we can turn them off. Turn off furniture. This furniture. Just get rid of inserts. Okay. Nice. Good deal. Turn everything back on again now. Now we have to start figuring out what we're going to put on or in these things to keep them, you know, looking good. Um, I wonder what happened. I'm not actually going to do this. I'm going to mirror this thing. I want to be that narrow though. Okay. Shift S2, object, set origin to 3D cursor. Now mirror it. There we go. Cool. I like that better. And we can just apply that. Yes. Now it's a single thing. So it's not the same as the other one. And that is okay. The other one the other one got moved though. Right, because I changed the origin. Oh, that's fine. Bring it back up. So now this one looks cool from both sides, basically. That's my reasoning. This one, does this look, is there a dresser on it? I feel like there should have been something. Looks like something happened to this. Okay. There we go. They are separate. I feel like this is all. Yeah. Good deal. That feels a little bit better. We need to give it some of those knobs as well. So let's just grab one from this bad boy here. Now, Shift D, P section, grab it, and it. Okay. Set origin to geometry. There we go. Okay. Now. It's not exact, but it's good enough. May actually be a bit bigger too. That works for me. Cool. Shift D. Cool. There we go. Both of those there, and we can just join them together and mirror it on that, right? Let's see if that works. No, that's not going to work. Not yet, anyway. Coplanar. Object set origin to geometry. Cool. Yeah, that'll work. I think. Yeah, it does. Cool. Apply all. Join it to a door. And our cabinet now has drawers again. If it didn't before. It does now. Which we definitely wanted. Okay. So now we need some kind of a computer thing or something. Maybe. I mean, we don't have to have it if we want to keep ourselves understated, but maybe a computer up here or a monitor. Let's do a monitor. So let's do here, Shift A, mesh a cube. Cool. To there. Good deal. To that. Okay, save. And let's go grab controls. Yeah. And which monitor do we want? Maybe just a flat screen. I think the monitor would be cooler though. Scale it in. Weird that it angled like that. It's supposed to match the other one. But that's fine. A bit bigger. It's going too far, isn't it? Local. Shrink it in more. Up more, but not that far, although it's kind of cool actually. To like there. I didn't mind that. It's kind of neat. Okay, I'm into that. Let's use it. I'm going to apply that. Cool. And we got a nice screen thing going on there. And kind of Let's see, grab that. I don't want to grab that. Just those, right? Bevel it just ever so. Well, first off, rotation scale. Bevel it just the tiniest little bit. 3 segments. Cool. Works for me. And then here, just gonna come back into it again. And KX all the way across. Cool. That inset. What am I gonna do? Inset 0.001, select outer, down. There we go. And material for that is going to be, what do we want? I think light matte. Let's take a look. Yeah, that looks good. Some kind of a bullshit thing there. Into that. And do this and this. Duplicate it. Mhm. Okay, something like that. Cool. I think I'm going to take Divine Velvet and edit it. Shift A, search, color. That color to there. Hue saturation value. Random. Yes. 2 value into hue. Search random generator value of 3 into value. Or into, yeah, we'll go into this. We'll do all 3. Fine. Into value. And we're going to want to make it so it's a little less across the board for all of them. So Shift A, search, map range. Our saturation is going to go a minimum of 0.5. 0.3, not 0.3, 0.7 to 1. And our hue, this is 1, is going to go 0.3 to 0.7. And our value, actually, maybe our hue can be alone. I think I'll let our hue be alone. We could let it go from any color. But our value is going to go from 0.7 to 1.3. And that should give us a different color hat for each hat, right? Let's see if we've done it right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, each hat's different. Cool. Maybe our value can go a little bit more. Go to like, make it go brighter to 2. Some of those hats can be quite bright. Cool. And yeah, our hue can go almost anywhere. Cool. And we can do the same thing for slot 2, the flaky silk UV. Set our color. That. And that goes into color. Now every one of them has a different color. That. Great. So we can see different hats now. They're pretty similar, but they're not exactly the same. Hi, Josh. Good to see you. Let's see. Can I make myself another hat? It shouldn't be green. Right. Cool. Vastly different. Excellent. And we could just kind of cheat and put a hat here. I don't want to just have hats, but on the other hand, this is easier from a concept art perspective, just to give an idea of what the heck we're looking at. We'll start with that. If we want to replace them, we can. Cool. These are really in this year, I guess. Mm-hmm. Definitely wants to keep going back to green, seems like. Well, that's fine. Nothing there I hate, so works for me. Okay, and then maybe in between these two hats, let's take this hat. Let's put something else. I don't know. What else we want to put there? Let us see. What? That's odd. Okay, what are you doing? Okay. I just want something neat looking. Come on. Sure. Get rid of that. Yeah, all those are designed for that. Okay, that's not gonna work. I mean, it might, but it's gonna be a pain in my ass. Um, let's just try it and see. Get rid of the cloth. Okay, so it's just not making a chain. All right, well, I mean, we could make it, but I'm not gonna bother with it. Okay, so let's find something else to put on there. Um, what can we put on? Could certainly do bags or something else, but let's see. Nothing in the way of jewelry as jewelry. Let's go to all. Hmm. These necklaces, I think, have the exact same problem. Let's see. Do they? Yes, they do. All right. Just want to find something cool to put on there to sell. I guess I could just go make something. Yee. Um, it's going to be silk. Let's see if we can do this. I'm mostly just looking for something to fill the space. Yeah, that's cool. Some fun bows. I'm into that. Now, do I have a scroll? I know I can make one. Yes, I do. Cool. So we can use these here. Mhm. I'm gonna have to do this here. Or edit. This is gonna make my life easier. select P section M new collection working. Hide our glass. Okay, and then going to scale that up. Yeah. Down. Perfect. Down just a smidge. Good. Alt D. And it's also going to be silk. I should have some fun. Yeah. Cloth lined up in there. Nice. Bring our glass back. Join to that. Actually, undo that first. Let's fix this while we're thinking about it. Remember I said these were single panels. Oh, and that's a problem too. Okay. Scrolls, grab them all. GX. Now they're inside this thing. Add modifiers, solidify. Great. We're going, and that's fine. We're going to go the other direction. Merge 0. There we go. Apply all. Now join that to that. Now our glass is physically accurate. Then we have bolts of cloth fabric in there, and that looks cool. I am into it. I might do the same thing on the shelf here. Sure. I'll make this a little wider. Cool. Good deal. Do. That kind of fits almost. This. A little bit bigger. There we go. We go. Okay. Now we're gonna too deep. Cool. That looks beautiful. I don't know we need the back row, but I don't think it's going to hurt us. So let's just keep them all. freely admit this is kind of a cheap way for me to not have to model a bunch of stuff to put on the shelf right now, but I think it'll work, so it's fine. Like that. And now they're different. Morning, Michael. Good to see you, man. I feel like that works for me. That one. There we go. All colors of different silks. Sadly, not in any order because it's just random, but I still think it works for us. I think we're good there. Let's just take a look. We still haven't dealt with the doors, too. What color we want the door to be? White matte. I think so. Okay. Yeah, that works. I like that. We're just trying to be a bit lazy and get away with not modeling a ton of stuff. But, you know, given that, I think we're doing okay. Uh-huh. Exactly. UV luminance, of course. I think we'll put another lamp here. We'll just duplicate our existing lamp. More for filling out the space than anything else, again, but we said we wanted more light anyway. Which means we now need to give it material. What we want it to be. Base is going to be, let's go something a bit fancier. No, those are all grungy. I like these terrazzo ones from before. Turquoise. Let's just look at it. Our scale bigger. Oh yeah, that's cooler. That's going to be brass. I think all those are going to be, yeah, strings are brass, definitely. Cool. Bulb is going to be, do I have an emission now? White 100 emissive. We're going to change that. Well, maybe not actually. 100-watt bulb might be fine. Sure, I don't have a problem with that. And did it do the other one too? I think I did an alt. Yes, I did. Okay, good deal. Right on. Now, I think we need a painting or something here. What shall we use? Something random again. Random is always appropriate for this sort of thing. Shift A, mesh, cube. Let's say about like that. Cool. Now about like that. Yeah, well. Control A, rotation scale tab. 3GX. And just a bit more. Inset. And one picture frame. Square. It's going to be, let's say, dark matte. Why not? At least to see right now. And then tab plus assign new. I don't know. Painting. And let's see, we want to make it. I don't know yet. I don't feel like outer space is really appropriate for this one. Sure. It's a Getty image I have from before. Let's see if it looks right. Smart UV project, unwrap, UV editing. Let's rotate it though. There we go. That feels better. And I don't know. Why not? Just an image I had in my folder. So we'll use it. Roughness is going to be 100% on that. Sure. It seems like bullshit commercial art to me. Brings the room together nicely. I mean, we're on another planet, so who knows? I have not given that a lot of thought, to be honest. But it does feel very, very shoppy. I know what I wanted to do. We got 15 minutes left, and I think we're pretty good on this interior space. I could add more stuff. Like, okay, we could do a bit more. I'll take. Just grab a few more. I love that I'm just using medieval scrolls as supposedly fabric, but I think it works. It kind of entertains me, if nothing else. And I know they're intersecting, but again, it's fine. I'm going to stack there, and then we're just going to grab one. Put it there. So there's stuff on our thing. And do I have? If I have, I'll use it. Scissors. I do have scissors. Cool. I don't know if I needed 4K scissors. What the hell are those from? Why do I have? Where are those from? Big, medium, small. I don't know why I have 4K scissors sitting around, but we're going to use them. Why not? It's not so big. I truly don't know where they're from. Weird. Okay, so those are not lined up. Okay, we're just going to grab that space and that space. Oh, you're going to be a pain in my ass, are you? Great. No idea where they came from. But I think that will work fine for us there. They look like they're sitting there. Uh-huh. Oh, we need an overhead light or something in this back room, I believe, because our front room has the big one, right? Let's see. Ceiling. It's going to be very dark in there otherwise. Yeah, let's just take this thing, duplicate it. We'll bring it in. I'll put it like there. Right? Sure. That should give us light. Which is not what I was going to do. I just kind of got sidetracked, but it is working for me. I think I want to brighten them up too. I think I go 250. Okay. So now we need a little bit of outside stuff. Not a lot, but just a little bit so we can see through. Maybe let's use some Cyberpunk Road stuff. Streets. Yes, here we go. It's a perfect use for assets like this when it makes very little difference to your scene itself, but you need it so that it feels right. Come on. Did I rotate? No. Great. Okay. Select objects. See 90. Cool. We have to decide if we want a building on the other side or not and what it would look like. We really haven't established what the exterior of this building looks like, so it doesn't super matter. We could put kind of almost anything over there. I don't want to be too cyberpunky, but I like having the road is definitely a good thing to have. Cool. And background buildings. They're very techy. Let's see what the Tokyo buildings look like. Are they less techy? They are less techy. Maybe we will do them though. Let's do this one. Gonna be huge, looks like. I'm gonna rotate it. I think the other side's more interesting looking. Not that it hugely matters, again, but we might as well go with it. All that for just a tiny shot through a window. But I think it's gonna help us. Yep, makes it feel like there's stuff out there. And then let's go to our sky. And do not use a solid color. We're gonna go back to our night sky. And we won't see most of it anyway. We want a night sky. Kind of like it though. We could take our building. And I really should set a camera now, so I can look through this quickly. Let's do that. Let's see. I wanted to sort of see that sky through there a little bit. Yeah. That works for me. We're not stressing about what's over there too much. Maybe we'll just do a little bit. A wee bit more. Alt D, GX. There's something above it. Oh. All right, fine. Coplanar, E. That'll work. Cool. We have now established an exterior. Let's think about what our lighting and such is going to look like here when we kind of make it for reals. So let's set our camera, or at least a camera. And 50 is way tight. Let's go to like at least 35 for a space this small. Set our resolution to IMAX and our cycle to 100. It's not a bad looking space, actually. I think we might want to go a little wider even. Let's take it to 28. 28 feels pretty good. Gonna get rid of our guy, as he is clearly not appropriate for this scene. I don't know where that is. That's outside, but that's fine. I'm gonna move all that stuff to I don't know. Bows. Great. Why? I don't know. And all these scrolls. Ooh, it's a lot of fabric. New collection. Fabric. Great. Human Gen. Get rid of our dude. I feel like it needs to be a bit brighter. Kind of dark here. Let's see if we can just raise our exposure if that helps. It does, but I also think it needs to be a bit brighter in here. So ceiling. Gonna grab our emissive and on this one, I'm gonna make it its own thing. Then I'm going to go back to the ceiling one and go 500. 1,000. Is it making it brighter? I think it is. Maybe the better way to do it is not to do this. Maybe it is to go back to 250, which makes very little difference. And Shift S2. Shift, let's go to lights. Shift A, add a area light. It's going to be round and a power of 100. That's definitely brighter. And then we can take our exposure back to 9. Maybe power of 60. 60 feels pretty good. And just to like look up at our ceiling, yeah, basically you can't even tell you're doing it, which is good. It's just kind of there. I'm gonna there we go. Cool. And let's turn off our ceiling. Cool. Oh, I'll actually don't want it on in a minute, but let's duplicate it. Turn on ceiling. Or turn off the plane. There we go. Line our light up. I'm going to make it a bit smaller. This is a new one, right? I didn't. Area 1.75. Yep. Cool. And turn back on our roof. Now let's just look in our room now. See how we're looking? Oh, come on. Nice. Bright enough. Everything's looking great. Coming up Millhouse. And I think we got a pretty good space going on now, folks. I'm going to turn off the ceiling just so we can see it. There is our very small, trendy clothing shop. Again, it's a set location, so characters have a place to talk more than anything else. I like our colors. I think we've filled it up enough that it feels non-empty, which is good. Obviously, if we had more hats and whatever else, we could do different, but I think it's fine with what we do have. Only thing I want to do, and it's just because I'm weirdly anal about this sort of thing, is I want to put a light switch right here. Is there in loft accessories, or is it it's a better place to it? Yeah, no light switches there. But controls will definitely have one. Controls. Yeah, fun switch. We'll just put that there. Scaling it way down. Cool. I'm just going to remove the set words for everything. I don't care. Just keep the lights. And on the wall. I'm not even going to apply it. I think we're okay. It's not so big. We have a computer on the front desk. On the office desk, could be. But we could do a computer on the office desk. Yeah, why not? We'll just use another existing one. Can get a big computer. We use the CyberDeck one we've kind of just been using, the pre-built workstation. Sure. There we go. Not a bad idea. Help push the techie bits. Yeah, sure. Cool. So I think with that, folks, we're going to call this one. We've got our space. Oh, yeah, that looks cool. I like looking at it through there. Um, I'm happy with this one. And I will be back tomorrow and we'll do some more stuff. Um, have a great rest of your day, everybody. Take care, and hopefully I will see you tomorrow.